Jamaica's murder rate has declined by 29% up to March 14. This is according to the latest crime statistics published by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, with the country recording single-digit killings last week. The police say the homicide tally now stands at 113. This is compared with 160 murders during the corresponding period last year. Despite the overall reduction, some divisions continue to account for a significant share of the killings so far this year. St. James leads the country with 16 murders, followed by St. Andrews South with 13 and Clarendon with 11. Manchester has recorded 9 murders, while St. Elizabeth and St. Anne each have 7 murders. At the other end of the spectrum, Kingston Central and St. Andrew North remain murder-free since the start of the year.
And in other news now, holy grounds have not been spared in Western Jamaica because the St. James police say there is a noticeable uptick in break-ins at the churches since the start of the year. Romada Lyons explains.
Hurricane Melissa was the last attack on churches across Western Jamaica. The Category 5 system left many pews and pulpits in rubble. But according to the St. James Police, there's a new attack on holy grounds. Head of the St. James Police Division, SSP Aaron Samuels, points to robbers.
Across your division, over in the Adelphi space as well, there has been an increase in sacrilege in terms of breaking in at churches, etc. And we have set up a team looking keenly at that.
The most recent attempt led to an armed individual being engaged in a gun clash with the lawmen. It ended with a fatality.
Fortunately or unfortunately, yesterday we got a call about a break-in in progress, and the team, Bartown team, responded. Unfortunately, the breaker attacked the police, and unfortunately, the police protected himself, and he was shot and injured and taken to the hospital and succumbed to his injuries.
In the meantime, at least one religious leader says crooks robbing churches isn't new. He also believes that enough attention isn't being put on the issue.
It's been going on for a while, and somehow we've been kind of silent on it. They've been stealing speaker boxes, they've been stealing food items, they've been stealing things from churches, and now in the desperation of the moment, they say they're robbing churches out in the West that got affected by Melissa. But the fact is, there's been no respect for the institution of the church by some of these people. They're not going to church, their children are not going to church, and so the sense and the fear of God is absent. One thing I can say is, when you rob the church, what you're doing is robbing God, and you cannot afford to be doing that. It will come back against you.
There have been arguments that these robberies are as a result of hardships brought on by Hurricane Melissa.
However desperate you may be, you can find a pastor, and the pastor of whatever church will try to help you, try to help your children. So don't cross that line.
Between January 1 to March 7, 2026, there have been 20 break-ins recorded in St. James, a 15% increase when compared to the same period last year. SSP Samuels assured the parish that the issue is being taken seriously.
I believe that we are paying some keen attention and are responding as best as possible. And that area might see a reduction in break-ins as a result of yesterday.
Romada Lyons, TVJ News.